We have a pretty big garden space that's split up into 4 sections. It's hard to see the fence, but you can see where the green ryegrass is growing is the main part of the garden. And then there's a sectioned off space that's about 10 by maybe 25. We have it sectioned off because we have backyard chickens, and to be in compliance with the ordinance, we have to keep them at least 10 feet from the property line. So what we like to do is put an asparagus bed in that far section, and it'll be the permanent space for that. This is the section we plan to put our garden in this year. We planted ryegrass in the fall just as a cover crop, so our plan is to till that all in. And this is about 1/2 of the garden. This is our chicken coop. We have 4 laying hens that live here, and I'm going to walk around and show you the second part of the garden, which is a similar layout. A bigger bed that's probably maybe 25 by 25, and then again a sectioned off that's maybe 10 by 25. This part of the garden has 3 raised beds. The furthest bed is in the sectioned off portion, and I planted garlic in that this fall. Last year, this is where we had our garden. Tomatoes and kale and a couple of other things. And then the chickens ranged in that far bed with the ryegrass. In the fall, we let the chickens come in to this bed, and then they eat up anything I didn't pull out, and they'll spend the summer in this part of the garden kind of digging it up and fertilizing it and being happy. We do compost the chicken manure along with all of our kitchen scraps. So we have a really rustic compost pile at the back of the yard. We do sort of a crop rotation with the chickens, where last year we had the garden in here, and this year the chickens will be. And last year where the ryegrass was, that's where the chickens were. So we flip-flop it and have done that for a couple of years, which seems to work pretty well. But as you can see, I have a lot of garden space, and I try new things all the time and kind of experiment, but the truth is I'm kind of a novice, and a lot of things don't turn out as well as I hope they would. So I would love to have some expert help to turn this into something better, and to learn some more. There are several other spaces in the yard that we would like to get more out of. Down farther by the fence at the yard, we took some cedar trees out, and we like to maybe put a grape arbor there. There's the dog. Over there at that fence, there are black raspberry vines that have crept up under from the neighbor's yard. And I don't really know how to take care of them, but I would like to try to get better production from them. One of the reasons that I want to be able to garden and have a successful garden is my grandpa was a big gardener, and that I have fond memories of being a kid and being at their house, but also because of my 2 young daughters. I want them to learn that food comes from somewhere other than the grocery store. That's the reason behind the chickens also. So I'm sure you have a lot of entries. I hope you will consider my garden. We would love to have you come and help us make it better. Thanks.